Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event of the evening. Presented by McCarthy Auto Group. View the new 2019 inventory at any of the McCarthy locations throughout the Kansas City metro area. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Will Shutt. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez. Here is Mike England with the instructions.
Okay, fellas, I gave you instructions in the dressing room. You got any questions, sir? Any questions, sir? Touch them up right there. God bless you.
It's Saturday night, and it's time to fight!
There's no question who the fan favorite is in this fight here tonight. It is Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez. The crowd erupted for him here in a big left head kick right off the bat.
Shutt throwing a lot of power, a lot of pressure early here in round one.
Anthony Gutierrez with double underhooks up against the cage. Looking to nullify the aggression there of Shutt. Put him up against the cage so he can slow down that aggressive movement and start to land these big strikes here.
Beautiful knees by Gutierrez here on the cage.
And these are well calculated too. You can see how he's controlling the arm and opening up those body strikes. Anthony on the back now of Shutt. Looking for a big slam there. Will Shutt grabs the leg of Anthony Gutierrez, but that's going to kind of pull him right to a hook. And we start to see Anthony landing these hammerfish strikes. He's going to look to circle around to the back here. These are
Beautiful
big elbows.
Big elbows by Anthony Gutierrez here. He's riding so high, and he's trapping that arm of Shutt that's on the leg.
He's looking for Kimura now. He's going to use it to set into the back. Like you said, he's very high on the back here. Still holding on to that arm. Looks like he's trying to switch to an armbar here. He has that lockdown and a Kimura grip.
Shutt doing a really good job of prohibiting that leg from coming over and being able to and landing his own shots here on the ground.
Anthony's locking up that Kimura grip every time he can get it though, and lands those vicious elbow strikes. Another one.
He's doing a really good job of using that Kimura to create space and reverse the position. Because if Will Shutt doesn't respect it, he's going to be in a lot of pain with that Kimura. But if he, obviously he's in like a lose-lose situation. He's playing to Anthony's game.
Oh, big knee by Anthony Gutierrez. Came right up the middle, right to a nasty elbow. Beautiful clinch work here by Anthony Gutierrez.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Big uppercut landed by Will Shutt.
Huge shot by Shutt.
Anthony Gutierrez trying to recover.
He's doing a good job of trying to create space, really lock down those strikes of Shutt, close down that offense, and avoid those heavy strikes.
Yeah, Will Shutt throwing power into every single punch he throws. He landed a big one there. Anthony quick to recover though. Looking to use the Kimura grip to try to get back on top here. He's got this locked in. That's tight. He gets on top. He's got this grip tight. Can he lock it in to get the finish?
Oh, man,
what a nasty position.
That is tight. Oh, man.
And this is putting incredible pressure here on the shoulder of Will Shutt. He's almost got it back. But great work by Anthony to use it for a sweep. But Will Shutt ends up back on top.
Anthony has a really deceptively dangerous guard. He throws up a lot of triangle submission from his back, and he has a really good job to sweep and get up. So we'll see if he can do that here and get the position that he needs to be able to do some damage.
Right now hanging on the head of Will Shutt, trying to get back to his feet. using the whizzer, and he does so. He gets back to his feet. Can he stay there, though? Takedown by Will Shutt, but Anthony Gutierrez gets back to his knees and ends up on top. Shutt looking for the armbar. Anthony looking for a big slam, puts him right against the cage. Knee on the face of Will Shutt. That makes it uncomfortable right there. It's going to be really hard for him to get the leverage he needs to stretch out that armbar, and Anthony pulls his arm out, looking to land down. Big, heavy strikes of his own.
Oh, huge strikes on top by Anthony.
Anthony going to work now that he has this top position, landing these big strikes. Will Shutt looking to try to attack the knee, but Anthony not having it, landing elbows and hammer fists to the body, to the head.
Just relentless with that ground and pound.
Incredible comeback there in the round by Anthony Gutierrez after taking a huge shot. Was able to recover very well and finish the round on top, landing big strikes. What a round, what a performance.
Man, both gentlemen had great moments in that fight. You know, that big knockdown by Will Shutt is going to look pretty huge in the eyes of the judges, Matt. But man, Anthony Gutierrez did a phenomenal job at, offensive with his submission attempts. He had some nasty, nasty ground and pound of his own, some flying knees. That's going to be a hard round to score.
Absolutely. Will Shutt just throwing haymakers into every single punch he can, and was able to land one, and Anthony very impressed how he was able to recover from that and just come back and really turn the round back around and win the end of the round there. And it looks like he's fully recovered here, ready to go in round two.
That's that veteranship we were talking about at the start of the fight. Both of these guys, have been doing this for so long that they know, small things to do to be able to recover in moments like that. And it speaks to both of these guys, how intelligent they are in these fights.
Look at Anthony attacking the legs here right off the bat. That's something we saw him do in previous KCFA fights, is just abuse the legs of his opponents. He's back to working in the clinch here.
Good wrist control. Get your butt to this side. Butt to the other side. Now just walk this way.
Anthony do a really good job of, he's got the back. He's got hooks in.
And now that he's on the back, he's a lot lower. He's got good deep hooks, and he's looking to secure a rear naked choke here.
Oh, he's got the body triangle. That's so hard to get out in a position like this.
Attacking the body with these little hammer fist strikes.
Oh, man.
He's going to use it to lock in the crank on the face here. This doesn't even have to be under the chin. This can be really tight without being under the chin. But Will Shutt able to fight out of it.
Man, that's
there
uncomfortable.
It is. He's really cranking on the face there. Now he's tucking back behind his elbow. This is super tight. Relentless attack here by Anthony Gutierrez. You can see the grimacing on the face of Will Shutt.
Will Shutt, phenomenal submission defense here. He's doing a really good job of preventing Gutierrez to be able to create the angle and get his arm completely underneath the chin.
Looking to wrap the face again, just constantly back and forth the arm. That's beautiful jiu-jitsu there, back and forth, just working the arm till he can finally slide one under the chin. And that one's under, he's got it now.
Palm to palm, palm to palm. There you go. On top.
Will Shutt doing a phenomenal job of, right as Anthony tries to grab his other hand to be able to sink in the choke, he's doing a really good job of turning his chin towards that to be able to alleviate the pressure and prevent his arm from going underneath his chin.
What's he need to do to get out of the body lock here?
The body lock, what he needs to do is he needs to lower the leg that has the body lock on it, underneath it, and pass it to the other leg. He needs to create an X with Anthony's legs instead of a triangle to be able to then hip out, put his back to the mat, try and reverse the position.
Anthony Gutierrez here just relentless with this attack of the chin, though, and this is exhausting from this position. Even if you're not necessarily getting choked, just that constantly trying to tuck your chin and really flex your neck there to avoid these strikes can be exhausting.
Gutierrez's corner.
And there's the tap. He finally gets the crank on the face, gets the leverage that he needs.
Finish!
Beautiful performance there by Anthony Gutierrez, and what a comeback after taking that big strike. He was able to come out in round 2 with 100%.
Man, he was just relentless on that rear naked choke.
Absolutely, back and forth, one arm to the other, and then finally he gets just the leverage he needs to really crank into that.
The toughness of Will Shutt, though. He had his back taken for the 90% of this round, at least 3 minutes, and he did a phenomenal job. But man, Gutierrez just wanted it more.
Absolutely. Let's see it one more angle here. Anthony wraps the neck and then gets on the hip.
Knees into the cage with him now, post-fight. I just got emotional.
Incredible pressure on the face there from Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez. There you see his niece in there in the cage with him for her first MMA event.
So adorable.
Excited
oh my
to watch
goodness.
Uncle Anthony get the victory there. What an awesome moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end at 3 minutes and 16 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by tap out via rear naked choke out of the red corner, Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez.